Ladies and gentlemen, we are so back. We are getting a brand new Tony Hawk game, and we're also getting a brand new officially licensed Les Paul guitar controller in the big 2025. That is pretty fucking absurd, I can't lie. I won't be talking much about Tony Hawk, but Tony Hawk 3 and 4 should be dropping within the next week or two. I'm not sure if I'll hop on that shit day one. We'll see what happens with that game. But with that said, I did thoroughly enjoy Tony Hawk 1 and 2, and I've also been recently getting back into the Tony Hawk games. I am pretty close to 100% in American Wasteland, and I've also gotten into modding these games, which is actually pretty awesome. Yeah, the franchise has been dormant for a long time now. Tony Hawk 3 and 4 was supposed to drop, years ago, and the fact that this game is dropping on the PS4 and Xbox One, that just shows you how long this game has been in development hell for, thanks to some Activision bullshit. And yeah, I've been wanting a new skateboard game for so long. I've always preferred the Tony Hawk games over the skate games, but I really do thoroughly enjoy both of those franchises. And I also really do hope the new skate game will be good. But that game has a lot of red flags, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see what happens with that game though. Alright, so we are getting a brand new Guitar Hero controller. So the company making this guitar is called Cracked. The people behind Cracked are the original people from reTHAWed, the people that made, the old Guitar Hero peripherals, the SG, Explorer, Les Paul, all of those old controllers, and they are finally making a brand new controller, which is pretty fucking sick, I cannot lie. And they are also officially collaborating with Gibson, so it looks pretty damn accurate to an actual Les Paul, which is pretty sick. I really do mess with the knobs and the new whammy bar design. I have so much optimism for this controller, and you guys can pre-order it off their website. I will link it in the pinned comment below. Before I dig into the new controller though, they're actually making Guitar Hero attachments for regular controllers. They made this Neo S controller, which is it's like one of those retro inspired controllers, but basically you can get an attachment for it that adds Guitar Hero frets on it, and you can straight up play Guitar Hero with it. I've been playing World Tour Definitive Edition with this Neo S, and it is so fucking sick, I can't lie. It's actually surprisingly comfortable. But yeah, I'm pressing the fret buttons right now with it. It's actually pretty sick. The one major downside is there's no strum bar. You have to use the D-pad to strum. It's actually pretty rough if you're trying to fast strum, but apparently Cracked is making another attachment that adds a strum bar type thing for this controller. I'm gonna get that ASAP. I've always wanted a portable controller to play Guitar Hero on the go, wherever I go. I think that is so fucking fire, I can't lie. But yeah, let's go back to the Guitar Hero controller. Of course, that's what we're all here for. They have a blue and black version of the controllers, and they actually use different materials, which is why the blue one is $10 more. So the blue guitar has mechanical frets, which is insane. There has never been an official guitar controller that has mechanical frets, so that in itself is insane. And it also has a Hall of Effect drum bar, which has never been heard of before. If you guys don't know what Hall of Effect is, it's basically a new feature that a lot of newer controllers have, where basically the analog sticks won't drift. So I think it means that this drum bar won't ever overstrum, to my knowledge. Honestly, that sounds pretty awesome. I've heard you also might be able to customize how the strum bar works in the official app. You can customize pretty much everything within the app for the controller. So if there's an extra button on the controller that you don't want to use, or you want to use it for something else like star power, you can totally configure that if you want to. I think that is totally awesome. And to also explain the black controller, the controller uses standard frets. I'm assuming it's silicone material, and the strum bar is mechanical, which is awesome. These controllers are both a happy medium of features. On top of that, you can buy additional necks separately. So if you buy the black guitar but you want mech frets, you can buy a neck that has mech frets. And they also made a Rock Band neck, which is fucking absurd. I actually love Rock Band controllers. I'm one of the few people that do. So I pre-ordered that shit with my controller. I personally went with the blue controller. And there's also two separate versions of each guitar. There is one that works on PC and Xbox One, and there's also a multi-platform version, which is actually cheaper. Not only does it work on PC, it works on mobile, Switch, even the PS3, which is insane. An official PS3 controller in 2025 is insane in its own merit. And in the compatibility section, it says this guitar supports like every Guitar Hero game on the PS3. So if you get like a modded PS3 and load up all the games and DLCs, you can just play that shit with that guitar. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure the multi-platform one also works on PS4 and PS5, but I'm not too sure about that. The one major caveat though that I immediately noticed, so I mainly play Guitar Guitar Hero and Rock Band on my modded Xbox 360. Well, neither version of this guitar supports the Xbox 360, so I was like, well, that's kind of concerning. Well, there are a couple people that got early access to the guitar, one of which is Asai, who you guys probably know, and he made a tweet that said the controller works on an Xbox 360 with an adapter called the reTHAWed Mods V3. So if you guys don't know what a reTHAWed Mods V3 adapter is, this adapter was designed for Wii controllers, but it actually works with controllers like the Explorer and the Riffmaster, and basically you would plug it into your controller and it will make your controller work on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation. It basically tricks the console into authorizing your controller regardless of what platform your controller is made for. So since the brand new Les Paul controller can be wired up, theoretically you could plug this into the reTHAWed Mods V3 adapter and it would just work on an Xbox 360. Yeah, the modding scene has gone a very long way. It is insane what modding has come to. But yeah, you can buy these adapters for like $15 on Etsy or on reTHAWed Mods' official website. Yeah, only a $15 adapter, and you can use pretty much any guitar controller you want on an Xbox 360. That's awesome. Well, aside confirm that this brand new Guitar Hero controller works on an Xbox 360 with this adapter. So if you guys are like me and play on the 360, get this adapter ASAP. The thing I appreciate the most about this controller though is that there are 3 different ways you can connect this controller. Not only can you connect this controller wired and wirelessly, but this controller also supports Bluetooth, which is insane. So you have 3 different methods of connecting this guitar controller. I think the blue guitar is so beautiful, dude. I don't even like blue that much as a color, and I think it's so sick. I am pretty sad that we have to wait like 3 or so months for this guitar to officially release. But once I get my controller, I will let you guys know how it plays on my Xbox 360, since I do have the RCM adapter that I mentioned before. But yeah, if you guys just plan on playing this on PC to play like Clone Hero or Yarg or Fortnite, those games will work out of the box because those games are officially compatible with the guitar. So if that's all you want to play, you're literally set. I'm also sure it works on Guitar Hero World Tour Definitive Edition, which is a PC mod. Having a brand new officially licensed guitar in 2025 that is in collaboration with a guitar brand and features mechanical frets, that's like a dream come true. And the pricing is also super fair. Yeah, I'm so excited for this guitar. My wallet though is crying right now.